John, just talk about Saturday's win, obviously 6 wins, bowl eligible. Just kind of talk about that game and kind of, the team's reaction back in the locker room post-game.
Yeah, I think that was great to see. We were all very excited. It's cool to see the guys who've been in the program for a while to experience that feeling because we've worked very hard for that, and you kind of get to see that pay off. But, it's short-lived. That's how football is. Saturday's over now, and we're getting ready for Louisville.
Looking back at that game, there's a big emphasis on the offensive game plan and running the ball. Just talk about, the way the offense was able to work against that Virginia defense and put such a strong emphasis on the running game.
Yeah, I thought we did a great job running the football up front. The O-line controlled the line of scrimmage. We get some play-action passes, controlled the time of possession, and then our defense played well. So that's going to usually equate to a winning formula, and when you can control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, that's a huge advantage for your team.
Looking ahead at Louisville, a team you're familiar with now, having played the last couple of years, always been a very closely contested game between you two. What have you seen so far to Louisville this year on the defensive side of the ball as you try to game plan for them?
Yeah, obviously they're extremely talented. They have a good D coordinator who's seen a lot of football, so they're very multiple. And then, up front, they're good. In the linebacking core, they're good. And in the secondary, they're good. So we know we have a tremendous challenge ahead of us, but we got to stay to our plans, execute the football game, and I think we'll have a good chance at getting some plays.
Now, you touched on how, it's short-lived, being bowl eligible and moving on to the next one. What's been the mindset and the mood and how has practice gone this week as you guys try to prepare for a big game on Saturday with the knowledge that you already have those 6 wins and are bowl eligible?
Yeah, I thought today was the first practice, really a Louisville practice of the week, and I thought we practiced really well on the offensive side of the ball. We were executing well. Obviously, we have some guys who are a little dinged up right now, so we have some guys stepping in and playing some big roles. But I think today went well. We know how good they are, and we got to continue to practice well going forward.
You talk about those guys being dinged up. Just talk about a little about the depth that's being able to show now later in the season. You're playing these meaningful games, and yet you have guys that are filling in and playing meaningful snaps and contributing to a winning effort.
Yeah, I think that's huge. I think it speaks to the depth of our team. It's all across the team. You see it on defense with Justin Sternai kind of stepping up when Jabori got hurt and Grant Dawson stepping up. Grant's played a lot, though. You see it on the offense. Pat Osterhage came in and played great when Josh Harris sprained his ankle and Malik Terry's down. So it's nice to see that you have some depth. You don't have to worry about someone getting hurt because the next guy who steps in is going to do his job.